Yo, what up guys? Today we're playing Elden Ring and we have a brand new amazing mod for this game. If you're a fan of Dark Souls, I will assume you already know about the first person Souls mod, which is a fully fleshed out first person mod for Dark Souls 3, in which, by the way, I'm currently doing a let's play on. And now we have the same thing for Elden Ring. Actually, it's even better in Elden Ring. So, without any more delays, let me show you how this works. When you start the game, you'll probably be in first person already, but if you hold R3, you go back to your old ways, and everything works, you know, the way you're used to, and you have your regular lock on. And then whenever you decide, you can just hold R3 and go back into first person, and then hold R3 and go back out, and hold R3, and it's literally like Skyrim. You can just go in and out whenever you want, and it's amazing. Also, this is something that didn't exist in Dark Souls 3. They actually have a lock on for first person. If I hold R3, you see that little circle comes out, and that guy is now locked on. This is a very soft lock-on, like I can just turn away from him and the lock-on disappears. Like my camera is not literally locked, but what it means is that my attacks will aim at the circle, you know, so it's easier to actually hit people. Personally, I really like this addition, it's very nice. It might be a little weird if you have a bunch of people. Yeah, like it's aiming at the guy in the back, but I would actually prefer the guy in the front. You know, if you have a group of people in front of you, it might get a little complicated. But overall, like, it works well, especially against bosses and stuff. It should just help you overall. So now both cameras have their specific type of lock-on, and like if they wanted to add this thing to Dark Souls 3 as well, I would not be mad about it. I actually love this soft lock-on feature on first person. It's so good. Something I remember from Dark Souls 3 is that this first person camera kinda nerfed spells a little bit, because you had to manually aim them, which meant a lot of them were going to miss. Same thing would go for the bows and whatnot, but I mean, that was kind of fun, having to physically aim stuff. Wait a minute, can I take the lock on? Oh, wait a minute, can I hit the head? I don't think the hitboxes are that accurate. If he's blocking, it's just gonna... Yeah, I don't think you can do that actually. Let me just make sure. Fuck. Yeah, nah, that would definitely hit the head. Alright, the shield just protects from all frontal damage. Anyway, let's sneak around this guy this time and hit him with a goddamn backstab! Let's go. This is also something that feels a lot better in Elden Ring now. Let me try a parry, which I'm not great at, but there we go! And see, I mean, no clipping whatsoever, but just parry this guy again. Well, I mean, there was some clipping there, but I feel like it's a lot better than it was in Dark Souls 3. Also, these guys are pretty much human-sized, so, you know, it's not that hard to not clip with them. If we start hunting some bigger things, then you might start running into some clipping issues. I mean, it's not exactly like this game is meant for first person, you know. You can also sit down and have a relaxing talk with Melina now. I'm sure a lot of you will be very pleased about that. That's a feature of the mod, yes. Oh, wait a minute. Can I also do... Oh my, this is the best mod of all time. You can feel like you're actually touching a girl. Holy shit. Something else I've noticed in this new version of the mod is that your hands kind of adjust to the camera. I'm pretty sure it's not just the field of view. My hands are actually, like, from this point, they start coming up with the camera. And then right about here, more or less, they stop. But that actually looks pretty cool, and it keeps your weapon and your hands like more visible, which again wasn't a thing in Dark Souls 3. And we can also ride torrent on first person now, and that looks fucking sick. You can also use your weapon, of course. You can do everything you could in the base game. How hard is it to hit someone though? It feels kind of weird. Mounted combat feels a little weird, but I mean, alright. Anyway, let me just get this thing, the whetstone, so we can also try some different Ashes of War. Let's open up a chest in first person. Give me that. Very nice. And speaking of Ashes of War, this is what Unsheath looks like, and this is the R2 version. I mean, they're pretty fast, so it's kind of hard to see. Can I like rotate the camera in animation? Yes, I can. And then it pivots back. So you can follow the animation and then it goes back. Alright, I see. Another crazy feature from this mod is that your movement is separated from your attacking. What I mean by this is if I press the attack button, my character starts moving forward. If I hold back on the movement stick and attack, she still attacks forward because that's just the attack animation. Yet, on first person, I can attack while moving back. And I can also attack while moving to the sides. You know, like your attacks and your movement is actually separated, which is great for first person. And if you just press R1 to attack, your character stays relatively in place. You might move a little bit, but god, that you just had to, didn't you, fucking bitch? And like I said, if you play the Dark Souls 3 version of this mod, this is even better. Some of these features I would also like to see on the Dark Souls 3 version. I'm not sure if that's possible because they're different games and they might have different limitations, but it's amazing. And the fact that it's toggleable too, like you can switch between first and third person on the fly, like bro, that is just insane. Like, how do people even make this? I don't know, but I'm happy it exists. Yo, Ronnie, I can't... Yo, are my arms behind her legs right now? What? I can just rest my face on her lap. Ah, yes. This is truly an Elden Ring player's dream. Also, if you choose to turn off your HUD, which is gonna make a lot of fights an absolute hell, but it's also gonna make this game cinematic as fuck. Look at this shit. It's so fucking nice. I mean, these guys are really much of a challenge, but you know. Other notable features of this mod is you can change the FOV and you can actually see it like increase in real time. I mean, it's a little hard because of the opacity of the menu, but you can tell that thing's changing on the back. And also your dodge rolls aren't tracked, but you can choose to track them, which I know it's fucking terrible. Like, look, that is so disorienting. I tried playing Dark Souls 3 with tracking dodges, but it's just like, nah, this will make you sick. Another option is simply not using dodge rolls at all, which is recommended in the mod page. And when it comes to this replace roll animations mod, you actually have 3 options, and I'm gonna show you all of them. My track dodges option is still off, but this is the quick step version, which, you know, it's a quick step, but it does look better than a roll. At least your body isn't going over your camera. Let me see with the tracking dodges on. Yeah, that's a lot more shaky, but without tracking dodges, it actually looks pretty good. Next up, we have the Bloodborne dashes, which look pretty weird when you're not locked on. But anyway, in first person though, yeah, this is also pretty shaky because right now my dodge tracking is on. If I don't track the dodges, this becomes a lot less shaky, and this is what I'm using on Dark Souls 3, and it does look pretty decent, it's pretty cool. And finally, you also have the Sekiro dash, which looks pretty sick in third person, and in first, looks a little shaky, but that's fine. If I don't track dodges, that looks decent. Like this, the Sekiro dash looks good. All the options look pretty good. Both the Bloodborne and the Sekiro dash look great. The quick step might be the one that has like the most movement overall, but it's also not a bad option. Anyway, let me talk to this guy. He's got a crossbow. Yes, let me see that. Oh, that actually looks pretty good. Yo, shoot it. Boom. It's pretty low on the camera, but that's because you aim it from the hip. From my experience with the Dark Souls 3 edition of this mod, there was really only one crossbow that looked good, and that's because it was aimed from the shoulder. And I'm not even sure if we have a sniper crossbow in this game, but if we do, chances are it's gonna have the same animation. Anyway, let me just take care of this man real quick. He doesn't want to let me teleport. Yo, don't run away! Come on! I can see the bow in my back as well. Wait, let me just take off the bow. Put the crossbow on my back. Can I see the crossbow when I attack? No, I cannot. Alright, that's cool. Oh, dodge. Boom, boom, boom. Shit. No, just unsheath. Boom! Let's go! Hunt the giant! And... oh, right in its core! Bro, it's so cool to see these things in first person. But anyway, I also have the Grand Merchant mod installed, and if you wanna know how to install multiple mods alongside the first person Souls mod, it is explained in the first person Souls mod page under advanced installation. So what Grand Merchant does is give you access to every single item in the game through Kale's inventory. So, if there is a sniper crossbow, I will know about it. And I don't think there is, but the jar cannon though. Let me try doing this. How did that miss? Yeah! Alright, shoot! Oh, that's right, it can block certain... Man, the reload time on this, come on. That is... Bro, this guy's punishing me right now. But shut the fuck up, eat this! Shoot! I'm dead again. Yeah, great. What about this full moon crossbow though? This thing looks crazy. Let me see this animation. Yo, that is so nice. This is one of the craziest crossbows like ever. It's super sick. Let me see that reload again. Bro, that is, I love that. Yo, what's up, my fellow American? Who 300? That's a lot of damage, bro. This thing does damage. Yo, stay back. Stay back! I gotta... Yo, why aren't you... Oh, I'm out of med. Fuck. Huh, I feel like it's actually easier to hit these guys in the air now. Yeah, no, it's definitely easier. You can actually aim your strike up. And for those of you that might be watching this video and just thinking, wow, this looks amazing, I'ma go do a new playthrough right now. I just wanna let you know that playing these games in first person is a much bigger challenge than what you might be used to. Like, this is not simple. And, you know, there's a lot of problems with, like, visibility sometimes. And just missing attacks like that. Not be able to see around your character is by far the biggest challenge in this mod. But I would also advise you to remap your dodge to like an L1 or something like that. So you can actually like move your sticks and dodge at the same time. Otherwise, this might be tricky. Shit. Alright, step back. Drink. Thank you. And I should have dodged that, not attack. And zuck. That was way too soon. Fuck. And zuck. Right, thank you. And boom. Come on, trigger the bleed. Let's go. Shit, that actually reached. Alright. And well, that didn't. Come on, unsheath. Nice. What is zuck and zuck, zuck. And nothing. And whoa. Ha. And unsheath, dodge, dodge, and dodge, and dodge, boom! Let's fucking go. That's how you do it. Whew, grafted blade greatsword, alright, nice. Now, let's see how that looks actually. Thick AF, that's how that looks like. What if I block with it? Oh yeah, that looks nice. Damn, this thing is massive. I love it. After playing through Dark Souls 3 with this mod, I can tell you like this is a significantly more challenging experience. And this Elden Ring version does have a bit more like quality of life stuff to it. But Elden Ring in itself is also a harder game than Dark Souls 3, so it can also be a very infuriating experience sometimes, because this thing is fucking hard. Anyway, this is the twin blade moveset. Let me go for the heavy. You see it spin around. I mean, there's a lot less clipping than Dark Souls 3. That's something that's cool to see. But overall, spears and rapiers work pretty well with this type of camera. At least it was like that in Dark Souls 3. And yeah, I mean, the animations are pretty much the same. And also, the bows are just very fun to use. Unfortunately, From Software doesn't really like to make viable bows. But, you know, they're fun. At least they are fun. I can tell you that much. I also have fire arrows. Boom. Nice. I also have Loretta's War Sickle, by the way. Let me check out this weapon art. Yo, that does some damage. How does a greatsword look like? I mean, it's not terrible, but again, it's kind of fast for you to... This is a vertical moveset, right? Yeah, it is. Wait a minute, what if I, like, one-hand it? I mean, so it's pretty fast. Pretty fast overall. I mean, you can totally play like this, but I personally just prefer to have a weapon with, you know, like good animation visibility to really immerse myself in the playthrough. Let me just check out this weapon art. Boom! God damn, that's sick. This boss might not be the best for this, but let me try some magic stuff. Yep, that works pretty well. As long as the dot is on him, my spells are gonna go towards him. And that is very good. That really helps with aiming. That was a very big problem in Dark Souls 3, but I guess they kind of fixed it. Also, real quick, can I just see how this looks like? Fucking sick, that's how. Yo, bitch, get the fuck out the way! Oh, you want some of this? Boom! Bro, that spell is nice. And while spells are pretty cool, what about some of this? Yeah, let's go! What about the Wing of Estelle? Wait, how does that look in first person? Because this thing, the R2s, yeah, actually shoot stuff. Honestly, that doesn't look bad. How's the damage? Decent, I guess. What's the weapon art on? Oh, yeah, it's that like stardust that explodes. Bro, we all just died at the same time. Anyway, before we conclude this video, let me just, first things first, spin a flail around a little bit. Alright, beautiful. And beat Margit's ass real quick. Oh, dodge. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, come on, Margit. You ain't shit. Let's go, that's some nice damage. Again. Oh, no, that was a little, yeah. Bro, I saw that. I swear, I pressed dodge too. Ooh, that's a knockback. Oh, stab right in there. Yeah, see, Margit's a bigger guy. There is some clipping there, and I mean, it's natural. That it's gonna happen. Yeah. Bro, I see those things. They just look a lot further than they actually are. Hey, oh, fuck. Weapon art. Failed. Alright, that's cool. Duck, duck, duck. Dodge back, and it still got me. Fantastic. Is that? No, right, that's fine. Shit, that's not fine. Ooh, good. Boom. I failed. Shit, jump back. Alright, we're good. We're good. You know, actually, it would be nice to just so I don't actually have any more mana to do so, but I would like to pull in some summons just to see what they look like. And that's a big strike. Go for the heavy. Another heavy if you can. I could not get the knockback though. Jump attack. Fuck. Still no knockback. What is he doing? Alright, Ooh. Alright, another jumping heavy. Alright, we got it. We got it. Let's go. It is hard to see what's going on sometimes, but it's fun. Like, these mods are fun. But definitely expect them to be a lot harder as well. Like, this is challenging. If you guys want to see a playthrough of this, just let me know. I'm also doing a let's play of this mod in Dark Souls 3. So if you want to check that out, link in the description. Anyway, hope you liked it. Peace.